Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Wyoming Reloading Room, or as my wife likes to call it, the spare bedroom. In this video, we're going to give you an update on our 308 project. We're going to tell you what's been going on the last month and what we have planned in the future. So stay tuned, we got some good information coming your way. Hit the subscribe button for us, and we'll see you on the other side of the intro. All right, so the last month has been quite a roller coaster for Big Wyoming. We pretty much lost the month of September to an illness. It's a very prolific illness right now in the nation, but we were able to make it through it, and we come out the other side stronger. That took us into October. We had to do some traveling, take care of some business back where we used to live, and long story short, we kind of missed our mule deer season. We do have the opportunity to shoot a whitetail though, and so we'll be out in November looking for one of those so we can put some meat in the freezer. We left off with our 308 project. We had finished our load development. We were down to 15 rounds of our 100 that we had loaded. We were going to go get velocity and shoot some groups. Well, we've progressed past that a little bit, so I'd like to give you an update of where we're at. We've gone out and shot several times. I'll try to overlay some footage on that. We've done 100 yard, 200 yards. We've gone out south of town. I'm lucky to have a range that goes out to a mile. Unfortunately, the wind was tearing me up when we went out there. I'll have some footage of that, but about 600 was all I could get reliably. So we've compiled all that data. Our goal was to have a .4 MOA rifle. So with all the aggregate groups I put together, right now we're at about 0.7, 0.8. We've shot groups as large as 1.5 inches or 1.05, inches, just over an inch. And we've shot some as small as 0.4. We've had a couple of those. So it's there. The rifle has it. I think there's some steps that we're going to take to achieve the accuracy that we're after and what it's capable of. Hey, I got a whiny dog down here. She's upset the rifle doesn't shoot as well as it should. So what are we going to do to get in the .4 range? Well, one thing we got to work on is the jerk behind the trigger, and that would be me. I think I need to work on my shooting skills. Line up behind the rifle properly, take my time, slow down, work on my breathing. I think when I really focus on those things, I notice that my shooting improves drastically. So I need to drill that into myself as a second nature. The next thing we did was we gave this rifle a thorough cleaning. I don't know if you can see this, but here's the cleaning patches that we went through. You notice there's a lot of copper fouling. There's some carbon fouling in there. We're about 500 rounds in on this barrel. We did a couple cursory cleanings along the way, maybe a patch or two, a little solvent and a brush, but we never really did a clean it back to bare metal, and that's what we did. And the reason for this is, I'll see if I can find the video and link it. We watched a lot of Eric Cortina, and one of his statements was that he can keep the barrel consistently clean, but he cannot verify how consistently dirty it is. So our goal going forward is to keep that barrel consistently clean, just to try to keep things even as we hand load and we shoot. One of the last things we're going to work on is the consistency of our hand loads. We've added a few new steps to our process. We're going to walk you through that process as we go forward, and we're going to try to be as consistent as possible. We're going to gather data as we go so that we can compare from round to round if we're achieving that. And then, of course, the final results will be seen on the target. That's what we're really after. Some more projects that we have coming up. Well, of course, you're going to follow us through the hand loading process. You're going to follow us through shooting and tuning this rifle as we move forward. And then we also have another rifle over here that we're working on. This is a Pre-64 Winchester 308 with a Leupold 3x9x40. I believe it's one of the Freedom series. It's got the CDS on it. So we're going to review that scope. She don't know who I'm talking to. We're going to review that scope. We're going to load for this rifle, and we're going to see what we can do with it. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Once we get that done, just like every gun enthusiast out there, I got another rifle build in mind that I'd like to do, but we kind of need to wrap up this series first. So stick with us. I'll be getting some more videos out on our process, more shooting, and see if we can achieve our goals. And I can only achieve those goals with you subscribing, you liking, and following us. So take a look at the links we got below, and we'll see you on the other side.